Hello, my beautiful rocklings, and welcome back to Elley Knows Rocks. I am standing in the mill site of the Boriana mine. It was an old tungsten mine, and it was first brought into, commission in 1908, and it stopped in 1947-ish. There's a lot of workings around, there's a lot of old mines, there's a lot of dump piles, there's adits that have been closed in, there's huge tailings piles, and this enormous mill site, as well as old cars and a bunch of different stuff. So thank you all so much for being part of my adventure, and let's go see what we find. And this is what I look like when I ride a side-by-side. I hate dust in my eyes, up my nose, so I try to be as covered as possible. And this is part of the trail. Is that not stunning? The mountains, the rocks, the desert. I think I was just thrilled to be home. And what a beautiful sunny day. Welcome to the spectacular Boriana mine. This is just one of the many awesome locations you can stop at along the Arizona Peace Trail. And so right when I got back from Greenland, I set out to find this place. Not only was I thrilled to be back in Arizona, I couldn't wait to go get my feet dirty in the desert. And what better way to do that than to go check out a mine that's over 120 years old. The Boriana mine is located in the Hualapai Mountains, east of Yucca, Arizona. And from 1915 to 1919 was the primary producer of tungsten in Arizona. And between 1933 and 1937, it was the leading producer of tungsten in Arizona and probably the second largest producer of tungsten in the USA. The mine also produced gold, silver, and copper. A head frame for something might have to do with an adit. Oh, maybe not. Little pad right here.
Who knows what it was for?
Not sure. Usually things like this, when you see them, especially if there's any bolts or anything, it's usually because this was structurally sound to help pull something up. I don't know what they would have been pulling upwards, but you never know. After being to the highest point I could climb to get a good overview of the mine, I decided to start at the furthest point away and work my way towards the mill. Wow, this is old. Okay, keep your eye out for anything cool.
Snakes.
Oh, wow.
Very loud.
Yeah, very. I'm always looking for old glass, you know, cool bottles and that kind of thing. After coming back from Greenland, my mind was definitely geared towards gold, and so I kept checking out all the little streams thinking, I could gold pan there. But I kept walking. Whoop. And I slept funny on my ankle, and now it hurts. So sometimes when you're watching my videos, you might ask yourself, why am I speeding it up and or doing a voiceover? To be honest, the conversations that Dan and I have when we're out doing these things are sometimes not appropriate for YouTube, such as the comments we were making about this building. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoy target practice like everybody else, but the last thing I'm going to do is go take it out on an old building.
What is that?
I believe this would have been the sewer area.
Ew.
Yep, or sewer pipe, I believe. Creepy, right?
This is the septic tank. Oh yeah. Look.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, see? Dead on septic tank. Ew. Yeah, that means this whole dilapidated area is probably the shower. So do we want to walk up there?
Sure.
Or no? Oh, there might not be anything up here, really. Big old tank. No swimming.
I bet not.
Yeah, don't do that. Acid.
No water in there.
No swimming. You know what? I bet they were pumping water from this pond or this natural spring
Oh yeah.
down into here to collect it, and then you can see the other pipes going out, so it was gravity fed. And then you have all these pipes back and forth here. Probably again from the natural spring over to like the watershed area. Their platform. So this is the goldfish pond. And what better treat to give goldfish than goldfish? Oh, you gotta crunch them up. Here, let me have one. You gotta fully crunch this crap up, and then you bring it closer. So they come closer. Fishy fishies. Oh. Look at them. Are you crunching them up? Look how cute they are. Here, another one. Yeah. Oh wow, those guys are coming super close now. See, I think these will too. If we... Oh my goodness sake, look. Getting down close to the ground. There are some really big ones in there. You get a picture of me close to the goldfish? Here, can I have another cracker? Now, on the website and in the book for the Arizona Peace Trail, it mentions that the Boriana mine has a goldfish pond. One of the reasons this pond is here is because there's a natural spring coming out of the mica schist on the wall, which is allowing these fish to thrive, especially during the summer months when there's not a lot of water. The spring continues to flow. There's a small outlet through the rocks that allows the water to escape so that it doesn't get stagnant, but the area is too small and fish can't swim through that area. So I thoroughly enjoyed myself watching the goldfish and of course feeding them. And it appears that people have been dropping their pets off here or buying fish from the pet store and just leaving them in the pond. There was a little bridge so that you could cross the pond to get to the other side, and of course my curiosity wouldn't allow me not to check it out. And I just wanted to see what it looked like. Now, it wasn't too terribly interesting, but it did allow me to get back here and see the back side of the pond. Just another vantage point for my curiosity's sake. And it also appears that there might have been some kind of a home back here as well. Also keep in mind that this was my second night camping, and so I was very easily entertained. Now, I wanted to send up the drone so that I could get a really good overview of the fish pond, that water tank that said no swimming, and just those other outbuildings. Here on the fish pond, on the right-hand side, you can see where the spring enters the pond. And then on the far left-hand side is the little tiny stream that allows for an outlet of water. I think during the summer, the water probably evaporates faster than it can go down that hill. Look at all of that. Man, oh man. I love the old timbers. The older, the better. We're heading over here to the main mill site. We were camped just way over there. This being an old tungsten mine, you can usually find some really cool minerals. Wow, here's the top of the mill site. This is so cool. Looks like there's a fair amount of paths that I can take to get down to the bottom.
Yeah, maybe that's what's fine for the bottom before.
Yeah, I agree. Now, I was just up there by those timbers, but I couldn't really find a safe way down to the mill, so I decided to enter from the side. Much more accessible. Wow. Deanna's already hot on the trail. Woo! Whoa. Oh, that was a really cool old staircase. It's not anymore. Wow. Ooh. Old barrels. All kinds of stuff everywhere. Look at that old thing down there.
Mm-hmm.
That looks cool. Should we go up?
Yeah, probably.
Ooh. Whoa, that is a thick chunk of glass.
I'm gonna go across.
That way? I'm gonna go this way. Wow, that is so neat. Big, huge processing plant. I got this schist. It's very slaty looking rock. Very fine mica schist. It's everywhere. Wow. So much going on. And we were way up top there earlier. I didn't climb down. It was not a good idea. Not that going across this is a great idea, but I shall be careful. Don't try this at home, guys. That is so awesome. This whole place is just amazing looking.
Super dilapidated.
Yeah, very.
Very sketchy. I think this was before, like, Hopper after his mill. I think the mill was here, and this is the ground up.
Which means that that big area way over there. And then there's a little one here and then one that's tucked around the corner were probably the 2 or 3 main adits. Oh wow, there's 2 other houses or structures. That one and that one over there.
Yes.
I do want to go check those out.
The
And
lower
there's
one.
another structure right there. Can we drive down there? No.
Yeah.
We can? Okay, that'd be cool. All those tailings. Man. All right, we're gonna go down to those 2 cone hoppers right down there. Oh, there is a staircase in there. Cute.
The thing I was reading online said that some guy with the last name Deep had come up with a new way to do flotation
Oh.
here that prevented the tanks from their low maintenance, low cost. It had good recovery and prevented the tanks from
Plugging?
solidifying when they were shut down.
Yeah.
They wouldn't clog when they shut down.
That's amazing. So it kept everything in suspension.
Or they still drained, I don't know.
Mm.
They didn't say how it was done. But it became like a very, apparently very popular
Those are
flotation method. And then when the guy left this mine,
Mm-hmm.
their recovery rates and production gradually kept going down and down and down.
Ooh, this feels a little sketchy. That is so neat.
And then during the war,
In 12?
no, World War II, they couldn't,
Oh, that was 1914. What was it?
early 40s. We were done in 42.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
I thought the war started in like 1915.
That was World War One.
Oh, that's the one I'm thinking about, sorry. Because this was in 08, right? So it survived 2 world wars.
Yeah.
That I was thinking of World War One, sorry.
They couldn't attack so World War II, they couldn't, I guess it sounded like this thing had like pretty damn near idled out several times.
Oh, really?
And
Oh, this is one of the this is one of the ponds. The concentration ponds, because that's old tailings at the bottom and it's all lined with wood. Wow, that's,
looks like a thickener.
yeah. Concentration, thickener, it's the same thing, honey. What? Wow. Oh my gosh. They were using old jean material
Filter.
as, yeah, probably a filter.
Check it out.
It still turns! Oh, I love it when things are still like mechanized and you can still move them. Oh my goodness sake. That's neat.
You can see the pad scraper things there.
Mm-hmm. And usually when these places shut down, whatever was left in their cons was just left. They didn't worry about like polishing it off or finishing anything. They just quit and shut down right where it was at. And sometimes that can be super sad. Sometimes it's really interesting, but that is what it is. So that's why you have things that still work and you still have concentrates within the bins. That's neat. A thickener. The lower level part of the mill. Whoa. Like massive amounts of flies.
Five?
Yeah,
Dead man.
probably. That scares me. Yes! I won't turn it towards you. Thanks for the heads up. Oh, and this is one of the flush out areas for a drain. That would have been connected to it. I love that there's that old staircase right there that goes to that lower level. Oh, I want to check it out. My curiosity is just too much. Have to see. Ooh. I put a lot of faith into old wood. These old timbers, it can be sketchy. This?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I just wanted to. Huh. This is just the main drain chute.
Oh, it's under the.
Yeah, it's under the. Yeah, one of the little flotation things that was mechanized up there. Those timbers were holding it up, so it would have flushed out into something that would have been suspended here. Maybe, I don't know. The lineup right there is not great because that thing would have probably lined up with this, which would have gone into a chute. Or they brought it down here and it channeled over and around. You never know until you see, unless you see these things up and running fully. And they do a lot of these things where you have random bends in the wood, or excuse me, the concrete or metal, due to expansion issues. And expansion in a lot of the flotation or water or anything like that just means that they were trying to slow it down to a specific speed, or the heat that was in it would make the material expand, and so making an angle or a turn allowed the expansion to stay kind of under wraps, and you didn't have as big issues or overflow with a lot of things. Ooh, this is cool. Okay, please don't be bugs down there. Please don't be wasps. How neat. Oh, this is just fascinating, isn't it? Maybe I'm probably more enamored than I should be, but it's so cool.
I had a crazy thing here in the 40s when this thing was running.
Okay, so this is the chute that I was standing on top of way up there. Right here, which also had different levels. So maybe different levels of concentration or for overflow, which after they poured out here into this one, they came out this pipe and went into this guy here that went down that way. And it's off of its little area, but it was probably up here, went down this little concrete thing, something, and went out there. So that might have been part of the actual tailings. Oh wow, that's a huge hopper over there. Holy crap. This is awesome. There's so many levels. There's one more down there. Down again. Again, putting my faith into some of these old timbers. I might not walk that way. I think I might walk around lots further. I'm always very cautious of nails. The last thing I need is tetanus. I had my tetanus shot a while ago. And so I don't need another one, and I definitely don't need to get stabbed with something way out here. So, being cautious. Is there anything under there?
No, it's just a big open block. It might have been like a
That would make sense. Woohoo! This is crazy. Another big old chute. All kinds of stuff, like old oven. Lots of old different cars and stuff here. Lots of glass. Unfortunately, it's all just in little teeny tiny little pieces. Woo! Thanks. Just another dump chute. Oh wow, that little concentration area up there looks neat. Unfortunately, there's not really any cool minerals on the ground. They really did a good job of making sure that all of those are extracted. Usually, the tungsten mines, you can find a fair amount of pyrite, and that's probably why all of the soil over there is a little bit on the yellow side. There's so much mica because of the schist, but also you can find wolframite and usually a little bit of zinc and all kinds of stuff. But I'm not really seeing any minerals that are really cool here. Whoa, careful. Yeah, no, probably not. Oops. We'll walk around. Looks like an old car seat. Huh.
Hi.
A cool piece of ceramic. An old container. Like another little road up there. Another little level. These were probably all of the
Old ice boxes insulated.
people's houses. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's interesting. And this is where, if you look through the floorboards of these places, that's where you find some really cool stuff. One, people used to hide things in them. And two, things would fall down into the cracks of the wood, like coins, old pieces of just stuff, things that people forgot about, one day meant to go look for, and never did. That's cool. Should I walk down there or walk up here?
Down to the left.
No, I mean like up there.
Oh. I don't know if there were more pads. You see, there were other houses.
Yeah. I guess we'll walk down.
I don't think we can go this way. It looks steep.
Oh, that's fine. Again, where's the garbage pile? Where's my favorite part? My favorite part is the garbage pile.
Probably buried in tailings.
Yeah, probably. Like, this is broken glass all around it. Usually garbage piles, oh, there's a little one right here. We're not too far away from the house. One, the people were just kind of lazy and were like, who cares? And two, they didn't really ever have a designated area for garbage. People just started piling it up outside of their homes. Okay, let's check out underneath. Ooh, you got a pack rat nest going on. Lucky us, right? And actually, pack rat nests can have things that are like super shiny, because that's what pack rats like. You just gotta be careful when you're digging around. It says wine oval. You've got glass right here with little ridges on it. You've got some really dark ornate green glass. What's it say? It says 1/5 quart. Again, oh, that was probably a bowl or a cup, maybe. The little filigree on top. Oh, this says something. Arden. Not sure what that would have been for. Oh, it's part of a Coca-Cola bottle. I love those. I don't know, this isn't like the best junk pile, but at least there's something here that's neat. That was probably the top of a soda bottle. That's what it looks like. What else? That's the bottom of something. Ooh, this is almost carnival glass. ES patent. And the patent number on the bottom. Huh. Part of a glass. It's interesting. That's pretty cool. Would love, love, love to find more. But I do have to get going. I have more of the Arizona Peace Trail to continue on to. Dun, dun, dun. But oh, I love the garbage. I don't know why, I'm just a garbage rat. Other house down here. If I get lucky, maybe there's garbage beside it. Oh, look. Garbage up here. Oh. This old rock pad through there. Timbers. Some garbage, but not like a garbage pile. Oh man, there's some green glass. Some cans. This is a small little guy. Also, finding like the area that they have for a pantry when you're at old mines like this is amazing. I've only ever found one, and that was in Nevada. And it was like, whoa, talk about all of the stuff that was left behind was crazy. Oh, look, the rock pad's pretty cool. But everybody always had a view of the mine, or at least the processing plant. The bigger portions of the mine, the actual mining is up there. I don't think I'm gonna find anything here. Nevertheless, again, a cute little site. Those are awesome old cars. Walk down, check them out. Bottom side of a chassis of something. Oh, that's pretty neat. These are all really cool. Those are cool. Look at that. I mean, they are beat up to death, but pretty darn cool. Oh, I love the blue on this with the patina color. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like an old van of some kind. It's hilarious. Ooh. This old car is pretty neat. We come inside here, we can totally see the steering wheel, the pedals on the floor, gas, brake, and clutch, the little mechanism to move the seat back and forth right here. Glove box cover is still there, which is neat. Got a handle still left over. I don't know what this is, but that's pretty neat when there's still a little bit left. The side by side, the bottom of that beautiful processing. Look at those tailings, oh my gosh. I'm gonna go up here again in search of maybe hoping to find a garbage pile. There are several other houses that are right over here. So why not give it a look? Ow. A little bit difficult to get around. Oh. There we go. Big ol' house. Why you would have a house right down here, I'll never know. Unless for some reason this had to do with like an assay shed. And usually right on properties like this, they would have an assay shed really close, but closer to that up there. So this could have been foreman. Not looking like a mess hall. I don't know. Somebody that needed to be on call maybe? There's an old flashlight. Yep, old flashlight.
Yep.
It's kind of neat. I don't know how old it is, not very, but still interesting. Some garbage, just in tins. Oh, what's that one? Some kind of oil. Texaco something oil. Maybe this was a little bit of a truck shop. Or it was mechanics, maintenance, who knows.
Ceramic pipe. Clay pipe. Clay, ceramic, same difference?
Yeah, I think as long as it's fired properly and it has a coating.
Clay is ceramic.
That's what I said. Depend on if it's fired properly. Old buckets, some oil barrels, a gas can.
I wonder how long the goldfish have been here.
I don't know. Clearly somebody had, you know, was like, here, fishies be free.
I mean, they must have dumped it identical.
Yeah. And then over the years, there they go and took off. Oh, here's more crap. A drum. There's probably another oil can that's been buried. Usually the things that have been buried are usually look pretty good, in good shape. Oh, this is firm in the ground. I don't know what it is. I'm looking for that thing or that stuff that nobody else managed to see. Sometimes I'm pretty good at finding, sometimes like I'm not gonna go run in there to see what that is because bushes contain ants and bees and I don't need to deal with that. Oh, I do love finding old bricks because they're usually stamped with something. Not all bricks are, but a lot of them. Oh, that one is stamped with something. I don't know what it is. Oh, this one says something too. Store? Well, it's S-T-O-R. And that one's stamped with something as well. I love it when they're stamped with stuff. It just makes it that much more cool. Oh, that one has a cool stamp and burnt quite a bit. Ooh, cool. There's so much stuff everywhere. Like you could spend an entire day exploring this entire area and probably still not find everything. I don't know why I get the biggest kick out of the old mines.
The trash in particular.
Well, just all of the stuff, yeah, that's left behind, the workings.
Look at that. It's about ready to collapse a big chunk off.
I know.
Scary.
Yeah. Garbage, sort of. Bunch of cans of stuff. No glass. And bunches of cans in there. Underneath the weeds and whatnot. Looks like they're primarily like oil cans and stuff. There's a brick. Ah, something. Maybe that said Texas Oil, USA. O-A-R-D. What name? I don't know, but that's kind of neat. It's a cool brick. Wow, guys. Check this out. It is not every day that you see an adit full of water. Oh my gosh, that is so incredibly cool. Look at that. Full of water. There's a big old sign back there, of course, that says keep out. We're gonna walk just a little ways here, not too close because there's a lot of wasps. But that is absolutely fabulous. It's really too bad we can't get inside there. I would love to see more. This was the top of the Boriana mine. There were several different areas up here that were flat that I didn't want to walk up to, and the road was washed out so we couldn't drive, so I sent the drone up here to check it out. And last but not least, I want to give a huge shout out to my followers and subscribers, and especially my Patreons. You guys don't know what it means to have your support. I couldn't do this without you, so thank you so much.